Hi everyone. So it's like 7 in the morning and I've literally just woken up. But in this video I want to show you all about kind of basically my current daily routine, with most of the lectures being online, and it all being virtual learning. I wanted to show you a little bit into kind of the adaptations to this virtual learning, what I get up to in the day, and kind of the new skills that I've learned because of virtual learning, kind of for everyone, but I want to show more specifically kind of what it's like having a disability, having additional needs for your studies, and then having to kind of implement that into virtual learning, with also being able to access stuff virtually, and things to basically still be accessible. So I just want to show you kind of a little bit about that. So my morning always starts off with waking up Buster, guide dog Buster, taking him to the toilet, feeding him, and then feeding me. Dog always goes first, bless him. And then getting ready myself. Most days Buster's quite energetic, but at times he's not always so. He's a bit grumpier in the mornings, but let's see how he is today. Buster, time to wake up. Oh, you stretching? You stretching? Come say hi. Good morning. I've managed to teach Buster this trick where he tells me what he wants when I ask him what he wants. Buster, do you want some din-dins? Good boy, enough? Good boy, enough? So now he's dead happy. And he's gonna want cuddles as well. Good morning, cuddles. So Buster din-dins means breakfast. So now he knows it's time. Oh, tired. Happy. So now it's time to feed Buster.
So every morning before breakfast I would take Buster to the toilet, and thanks to the university's on-site facilities, Buster is able to freely go to the toilet on his own in what I call the dog pen, which is just right outside my accommodation at Clarice Cliff Court. Then once back inside I feed Buster, and of course then have to feed myself. So because of my athlete lifestyle that I have to try and follow every single day, I measure out all my food, breakfast, dinner, and I have to use assistive technology such as this.
It is 92 millilitres.
Which helps me to listen to the measurement rather than being able to see it visually. Also, I have to ensure that I'm having a good amount of hydration every day, so I've got this great water bottle which holds 3.8 litres of water, and it tells me clock time so that I can try and follow it, to make sure by a certain time of the day I've had a good amount of hydration, because I'm fully aware that it's really important to help with performance, but also help kind of with your studying and basically keeping your brain clocking. So once I'm all ready, we head off to the university campus so that I can meet up with my note taker who helps me out with different stuff during this virtual learning, and so I can use the facilities that are available on campus. We live right next door to this amazing nature reserve, which has a nice little river going through it, and it's a nice fresh start to the morning. So Buster gets a good run just before he has to settle down and stay in one place for quite a few hours. Good boy. Buster, find the door. Find the door. Good boy. there's a quick demonstration for you of what kind of instructions I give to Buster as he helps me get out and about. Once we get to where we're going, I choose a nice table, give it a good clean and settle down Buster. Most people ask me what Buster does during lectures, and to be honest, he does nothing but sleep and snore the whole lecture. So when I meet up with my note taker, her job is predominantly to take notes, obviously, hence the name, but she also helps me with any visual clues that I might miss on that come up on a screen, on a presentation, any papers that are given out or anything like that. But during this virtual learning, we make use of the facilities at the university, such as this larger screen. So I put my lectures on there so that we can both see it, and more in particular for me, a larger screen makes it a lot easier for me to be able to see stuff. During this virtual learning, I've learned that it's really important to make sure that you schedule in your own breaks for stuff like making sure you're having lunch, making sure that you're keeping hydrated and stuff. And thankfully on campus we have Costa, so I was definitely happy. So once the day was over, it was definitely been about 5 hours, and by the time we get home it's pretty dark, so I'm 100% relying on Buster to get us back safely, and as usual he does an amazing job and takes us all the way back to the accommodation. I'm back. It's been a good productive day. All my lectures today have been online. So we majority use Teams and Blackboard to access our work and complete our lectures as we would normally.
This virtual learning has allowed me to learn quite a lot of new skills and also gain some new confidence in my abilities when it comes to digital accessibility. The digital future is definitely bright, and I can definitely see it as a positive way of making things more accessible to people with a wide range of needs, different circumstances. So what does this digital future mean for us? From my experience with this virtual learning, I would definitely say that it's gonna allow us to be ready for the future, this big digital future, and we can take that into kind of working life. I definitely will be.
So that's the end of this video. I hope that this was a good insight for you all to see what it's a little bit like on a day of virtual learning in the life of me and Guide Dog Buster at Staff's Uni. So don't forget to check out the next vlog, but for now, as it nearly approaches Christmas, me and Buster would like to wish you all a very Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year.